Previously on MCC.
Hello, once again, and welcome back to another episode of Millennial Christian Conversation. And my name is Timothy. I have Darnisha and David. Today, we're talking about the topic of transgender.
We talk about progression and so forth, which we all can identify with in some way. But, so many girls decide to do it because that's what's trending. That's what, the actors they like, singers they like. That's what they do. Now, see, I can see that about, who was the one? The Lady Gaga and all these folks. And girls who want to be like, I haven't heard no boys saying I want to be like Lil Nas. Ain't that his name? I haven't heard no boys say it. So that's why I'm saying boys have some other reasons. But girls will do it because that's kind of what's going on. And so we have to be have a standard. But we kind of have to change our method. So in my day we could be a little more direct. And we were the majority. But they're the majority not because there's more people doing it, but because it's accepted by a few. And then it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's tolerated. And then it's tolerated by a whole lot. And then there are people who speak out against it, which is so now this few has to deal with this. The ones who accept it, and then the ones who tolerate or who are indifferent. Is the word I was really looking for. Who don't care either way, as long as it ain't mine. Which a lot of people are like that. And even the ones who speak out for it, and they're really not for it. It just don't matter if it's not hurting them or they have to deal with it specifically. I believe 100% that's the case with Steve Harvey. I cannot see any kind of way because I've been following Steve Harvey his whole career. I can't not see no kind of way if this boy showed up kissing a man that was gonna be okay. But he do all he can to try to convince everybody else it ought to be okay. So I just don't believe that. About him based on what he said, what he talked to his daddy was, I just don't believe it. And his daughters maybe, but no son. So you got a lot of people want to be on the tolerant side who are not. You just haven't affected them close enough. You just have to understand that Jesus wants us to do that. People get saved. This last thing to say, I heard the late Dr. Isidore Edwards say this. He said he was talking to a homosexual one time, and he said, "But Pastor, I was born like this." He said, "That's okay. You just need to be born again." And that's how we are. They just need to be born again. And if they are, and I believe, and talk to a lot of older Christians who believe that if they are practicing homosexual lifestyle, they're not really saved. I don't believe that. I believe there are, just like there are saved folk who lie, saved folk who cheat, saved folk who steal, saved folk who commit all other sins. There are saved people who are homosexuals. They need to be discipled and surrendered. So that's what we need to teach and be pushing. And then, once we're committed to doing that, then we can let them know our perspective, how we feel about it. Because now, hopefully, you put them in a position where they know that you care about them. Because trying to get people saved and discipled indicates you care about them. And so down there, you care about them, not just your opinion or how you feel, or letting them know how you feel, but you care about them. and maybe now it'll make a difference. It'll be an influence that you have some feelings about. You finished. But I guess we should try to point out some scripture. Psalms, and I can't call the scripture, but it talks about that you're beautifully and wonderfully made. Genesis talks about us being made in the image of God. Because one of the things that transgender suggests is that there was a mistake. That you created something that you're not on the inside. And that's not what God says. So yeah, those scriptures. The scripture that David was referring to is in, I know it's in Deuteronomy somewhere. It's in the Mosaic Law. It talks about men dressing like women, looking like women. Same thing for women. It's in there also. And of course, that scripture has to be adapted to our times since fashion has changed. So you have to find what actually dictates whether you're dressing like a woman or dressing like a man, which may be difficult in this day. So those are in there. There's a passage in 1 Corinthians that talks about the feminine. Of course, when you look up that word, it really deals with homosexual, but it does have that English word in the New King James translation. And so there are some scriptures that you can do some research on that may help support what you're saying. As a Christian, you need biblical basis for what you're saying, or it has no power. So, like I said, our opinion on it really doesn't. Unless you're close friends or relatives or something, it ain't gonna make no difference what your opinion is. So, if you have the Bible, that's what has to be authority. So, you have to look at those scriptures.
Alright, that's our conversation for today. Very thought-provoking. Definitely have to do our research both biblically and socially so we can understand how to come at these issues. So, if you would, when you're watching this video, if you have any comments, please put them down in the comment section. Any verses you'd like to bring up or any questions, any issues you would like to bring up, go ahead and put them in the comment section. Share the video. And we'll see you next time.